I would imagine the players are quite happy when the ball goes out of play to get a breather. It really has started off at a tremendous pace.
Of course, an established international. Here he is now in possession, wearing that coveted number 10 shirt. Good ball towards Marco van Basten.
Come out today, and they've come out in great fashion.
Well, they certainly look extremely fresh, full of zest. Verona. Here's Donadoni. Here he is now, looking for Zola, but Costa Curta was there. Clash then between Alamao, the Brazilian, and Donadoni. Interpret that as you will.
No, that was never a foul. I think Alamao's gone for the ball, and he's actually won the ball. That's one of the unfortunate things in Italian football. They don't allow enough physical contact.
Donadoni now for Milan, who stepped into Maradona's shoes.
Oh, that was fantastic play from Zola, that
Italian side, and they could only draw with Norway.
A light, should I say.
Shadu. Good tackling though by Donadoni, who's determined to impress today, having been restored to the lineup. So cool and composed. And surely tripped that. From combining. Now here's Donadoni. And threatening to stretch Naples at every turn.
I think
Donadoni. Donadoni can bring it away though for Milan. What a sloppy play by him. Very careful. A lot of tension out there. A big occasion. Very important. Saro leaving the throw for Donadoni. Referee was in the way then. Donadoni, having forced his way into the national side too, Albertini, just 20 years old. Shadu. Donadoni, Albertini, Milan defenders ahead of him. Donadoni to Varese. Donadoni trying to link up with Van Basten, but failing to do so. Maybe they can try again. Donadoni. Here's Van Basten now. Rijkaard's got ahead of him. This is Rijkaard! And that's the second goal! Magnificent finish from Rijkaard. That's tremendous skill by him.
Oh, that was magnificent again by Krecker. We are so fortunate to see a lot of these world stars.
It's their close control that I find so exciting, the way that they can bring a ball down and turn defenders almost in one movement.
That's right. In actual fact, it's the first time I've seen...
Way by Tassotti to Donadoni. Now Massaro. Costa Curta shepherding the ball back to Rossi. Off goes Donadoni. No respite for Napoli now. Rijkaard slips it on. Massaro is onside. Is this going to be a third now? Still Massaro. But Napoli being attacked from every angle, and they're finding it so hard to contain Milan. Such is the quality of their approach play. Three defenders converging on him. Certainly Milan the dominant side, and they've looked far more likely to... Touched off to Evani. Near the pace and the strength to hold off his marker. Donadoni. Wriggling towards the byline. And that'll be cut. Milan have the scent of further goals. And they really have been in dominant mood. Donadoni. And it's a long, long way back from here for Napoli. Donadoni, great skill again. Massaro ahead of him. The Piazza Stadium then as Milan start the second half. An explosive atmosphere in the stadium and a really exciting game too so far, albeit a bit of a one-way contest now in terms of that 3-goal lead that Milan have. I don't think there'll be any change in their attitude. I don't think they'll let it. Remember, just 26 seconds of the first half had gone when they scored. Alongside Baresi at the back for Milan. A rare blemish in his outstanding career. Now Donadoni. Napoli at times have been mesmerised by the one-touch play. There could be something on for them here. Albertini, the tackle low by Pescedo.
Phenomenal. They're not allowing them a second to breathe on the ball.
Donadoni. Teasing crossing. Donadoni. Faced by Pescedo. He's got away from him. In towards Massaro. Bork heading it clear. Then De Napoli with Alamao. Scorer of the second Milan goal. Albertini. On for Donadoni. Now Rijkaard. They're sweeping forward again here, Milan. Now Donadoni. Tassotti had made it. Normally fancied him to have a strike himself there, but made it back instead to Evani. And the opportunity.
They swarmed all over him.
They simply haven't allowed Napoli to play.
They're super safe.
Donadoni to Evani. Shooting chance here. There's a bit of a lunging tackle on him. Donadoni steering it wide to Tassotti. Donadoni has been full of running in Milan's cause today, and he was back there by Alamao.
To a higher standard is the fact they can't drop below that standard. They wouldn't get a game.
Second half so far anyway. Not so at the other end. This is Donadoni. He's got Massaro in the middle, and Evani. Still Donadoni. Oh, what a goal! Fantastic shot from Donadoni. And you'll not see a cleaner strike. How anxious he was to impress today, having been brought back into the side, and that's some way to do it. It's a fabulous strike. Look at that. European champions 2 years in a row. But out of
Day. They are a terrific bunch of professionals.
Donadoni. Of course, the game surely is won. Donadoni. It's likely now it'll be their first away since Diego Maradona. He was in the side at the start of the campaign. In fact, keeping out De Napoli. He was unlucky then. Zola made Massaro combining with Donadoni. Will be inspired by his goal, I'm sure. Donadoni is not featuring in the current Italian side. Rijkaard now. Donadoni pointing for where he wants the ball. Is this going to be another one? No. So often taking up outstanding positions. Have now scored 5. That one on. And Napoli looking a thoroughly demoralised team. Evani swapping passes with Donadoni. Evani to Donadoni. Here's Fuse, the other substitute. Now then with Donadoni. Not a back cross in either. They've played some marvellous football here. And they virtually annihilated Napoli, especially in the second half. Tassotti cheekily on for Donadoni. 5 minutes to go. First time in this campaign that a side has scored 5. Milan got Pescedo trying to run it out of defence. The play still going on. Well, here's Donadoni. Now then for Rijkaard. The final score in the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. Milan 5, Napoli 0.